Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I think got a few people here. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cindy. Are you home, Cindy? No, not yet. The 3rd, I think. Hi, Susan. What's today? 28th. No, you got another few days before you get on the boat. Hi, Robin. Well done. Well done. You're here bright and early. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Sue. Amanda, Fiona. At work, Fiona? Having a break? Headed Devonport tomorrow, sale on Tuesday. Okay. Oh, okay. A few nights in Devonport. Yes. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Dawn, Karen, Joanne, Annie. It's been better, Robin, but it's come back today. It's been a little bit better. I was good for the ball last weekend. Hi, Jane, Ange, Tanya, Nancy, Kayleen, Sue, pouring in here. Hi. Not at work, start 4 nights tomorrow night. Oh, lucky you. Lucky you. Hi, Lynn. Oh, Lynn, I forgot to do that job today. I need to put it on my to-do list. Okay, you just reminded me. I will do that. I'll do that. Andrea, the exercise bike. I think that's a good idea, Andrea. Like, why not? It's a waste of time just sitting on there doing nothing, and it's a waste of time just watching me. So do both at a time. Hi, Hillary. It's probably better than stitching and watching me. Well done. It's been freezing today, like 10 degrees. Back to winter. Summer starts on the weekend, and we're back to winter. Hi, Wanda. Yeah, I didn't I went out this morning with a long sleeve top, but I actually even needed a jacket. Never mind. The rain will be good. That's all right, Wanda. I figured it was a typo. Hi, Maureen. Just wait for a few more to come on because I was actually on time tonight. So far, so good. Everything going well. Hi, Julie. And Saul, Mary, Mexico. Yeah, probably would. It's a good idea. Very good idea. I used to listen to all my workshop online classes on the treadmill, but I need to do some more online classes because I need to do more treadmill. Oh, is it hot still? Well, no, we've been cold. 30 degrees. Oh, no, we've been 10. I knew we were getting the rain coming down from the east, like up on the mainland, but looks like we're not getting the heat. Thank you, Ange. I'll get my gin in a minute. Having a gin go? Good. Oh, okay, that's strange. Hi, Rosie. Hi, ho. Yes. Freezing Adelaide, not as cold. Yeah, okay. So maybe the weather is coming across from the west rather than down from the north. Okay. Victoria might get cold tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, no, I don't think I'm frozen, Robin. Maybe refresh. It all looks okay from my end. I think I'm good. Cool and rainy in Mowbridge. Yeah. Okay. Must be South Australia. Bentley? No. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. Off you go. There's nothing for you to have. I know you've been sussing it all out, haven't you? But there's nothing for you. No, it's all going away. It's not for you. Go on your blanket. On your bed. Up on your bed. Quick. Up on your bed. Hi, Marg. All right. Okay. Gin tonight. So I'm going against my rules again as far as being Tasmanian because, Marg, I haven't had time to look into that other one yet. And this is the other one, the Scottish gin, with the Scottish botanicals called Rock Rose that Molly brought me back from the UK. So let's try this one. Hi, Carrot. No, nothing there for you. Up on your bed. Quick. Oh, the inside of the bottle is painted. It's painted from the inside. Let's try this. So it's Scottish botanical. So this could be the thistle. Let's see if we get the thistle flavour. It smells quite fruity. Cold in Mount Gambier. Yeah, see, I think it's coming. It's come across to us. It was certainly cold here. Gosh, Mum will have to have the heater on again. Hi, Karen. Hi, Catherine. That's nice. It's actually quite fruity. So I don't know that it's Scotch thistle. Quite nice. Quite nice indeed, that one is. No, Molly, it might last me at least 2 drinks, maybe. It's a very tiny bottle. 2 nips. How much is in there? Yeah, I don't know. 5 CL. What's a CL? I don't even know what that is. Anyway, I think it's about 2 nips, so I won't drink it all at once, Molly. It's okay. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Catherine. Gin espresso. I don't like coffee, Dawn, so I don't drink coffee at all. So no, I haven't tried that one. 1 more week, yes. The girls are packing the cases. Cindy's car's packed to the brim, and I'm trying to get through my list before I leave. So yes, 1 week to go. Did you get the email, Catherine? You got the email this week? So Catherine's talking about our stitching day in Adelaide next weekend. So last Sunday was our final gathering here in Hobart, which was really lovely. It was nice. It was the day was nice. It was a bit overcast and actually a bit rainy, I think. So it was nice being inside, and we had a lovely day. Probably over half were from interstate, so that was really lovely. Some friends that have come lots of times. And others, hi Sharon, others that it was their first, so that's good. Yeah, so we will do it all again next weekend. So I haven't been able to share too much about last weekend because I don't want to spoil the surprise for next weekend. Okay, so we want it to be a surprise for you when we get there next weekend. So, but yeah, it was a very nice day. It's a very big weekend because I had my ball. So I had the shop and then set up and then the ball and then our gathering on the Sunday. I missed you at the shop Wednesday when I visited. It was very good and only bought from my list. Oh, you were very good, Sharon. I was there, but I was there on the Wednesday. I had popped in, but I must have missed you. I was either before or after. Sorry about that. Yeah. We have 2 Tilda boxes still waiting on shipping. So if you haven't got your Tilda box yet, have a look for your invoice for the shipping. Because they're still sitting there and like we could resell them, but you have paid for them. So you just need to pay your shipping and you get a beautiful box, but it was not going to get there now in time for the 1st of December. But it can still get there in time for Christmas Day. Those that have got your Tilda boxes, please share some photos. Share in the Stitch with Helen Facebook group. And if you've got any unboxing photos, or do it on Instagram and tag me. Hi, Joy. Yeah, so not long to wait now and you can start opening, unless you're going to be very strong and save it till Christmas Day. Or Rhonda, I assume your husband's going to let it out, let you have it on the 1st. Yes. Okay. Also, you would have, if you're on our newsletter list, if you're not on our newsletter list, you need to get on our newsletter list. So I should have put the link in here for you. Hi, Bronwyn. Starting on Sunday, so on the 1st, we've got our 12 days of Christmas sales. So it'll come by email each day, and you've got 24 hours or until sold out to get some great deals. So some big deals to stock up for next year on that. And you can just select pick up from store and we'll save them all until the last day and then we'll send you the shipping invoice at the end. Hi, Debbie. So that is starting on the 1st to the 12th. And then hi, Chris. I'll be back on the 13th. And then we've got just one more week of opening before we close for Christmas to get all those orders out. So they won't be to you by Christmas, possibly, but probably not with that time of the year with shipping being a bit slower. Hi, Kerry Lee. So, yes, so make sure you're on our newsletter list. Get our emails. If you're not on the homepage of the website, scroll down to the very bottom and there's a sign up here button down the very bottom and get yourself on that list. You will get some other, welcome automated sequences if you haven't been on it before, free pattern and things, but then you'll definitely get the daily emails for the 12 days of Christmas sale. Okay, so that's next week. Hi, Rhonda. I've already been talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. I did say you've only got 2 days to wait before your husband can let your box out of jail. 3 days. 3 days, maybe. How many days in? There's only 30 days in November. So, okay, what have I got to show you tonight? What do you think? But you need to relax and get on your bed. Okay. Okay. So, what are we going to start with? We're going to start with some new fabrics that have come in. Let's unbox some new fabrics. So let's go to the overhead. Oop. Oh, I'm very zoomed in. Hold on. Oop. Let's zoom out a bit. It's a bit better. Let's close that. Okay, so some new fabrics. There's just a few that have come in this week that Joe gave me. And I don't know, I can never remember when we ordered these, why we ordered what we ordered. But they are Moda. They are Hollyhocks and Roses by Bunny Hill. Oh, okay, it was Bunny Hill. So I usually really like Bunny Hill. Hi, Anita. I am better, and I have been much better, but suddenly today I've started coughing again. I actually thought I'd gotten past it. So this is from the new Bunny Hill range, but we didn't get a lot. I don't know how we decided what we did get, because it was probably like 6 months ago. Unless there isn't more coming and only some of the order was shipped, because that sometimes happens, because otherwise I never really know how we chose. So we've got these two in blues, which are very pretty and different for Anne, different for Bunny Hill, a little bit different, like a little bit deeper. Yeah, different colours, which is, Moda tends to keep their designers in the same colourway. Hi, Lorraine. And then there is this quite traditional, very Moda-ish red rose print. And then there is this more smaller scale print, which has got little birds with cherries in their mouth. So what was it? It was called Hollyhocks and Roses. So I'm thinking, I don't think it was meant to be a Christmas range. But anyway, for some reason we've got 2 reds and 2 blues. I don't know if that's all we ordered or if the rest of the range is still coming. But it's interesting what we ordered. So, hi, Susan. Anyway, they're quite pretty. And they will go with any of her other ranges as well. So I don't think they're on the website yet, but there's some new fabrics to show you. Then we found some new charm square packs, and I'll put the links in for these. But I'll just say, if you're on the newsletter list, I'll just say you might want to wait a couple of days to order these pre-cuts. So this one is Cadence. Now, these ones have been in the shed for our Simply Charmed projects. So they're not necessarily brand new, but we haven't released them before because we always kept a few spares for the Simply Charmed projects. So because you have to be like 9 months in advance. So that's Crystal Manning, Cadence by Crystal Manning. So it's quite lovely. I'm not quite sure what style you would call that. But yeah, it's nice. And then this one you'll like. Hi, Del. Hi, Lorraine. Yeah, they're nice, Chris. They're nice, those ones. Yeah, hi, Gidget. This is Camille Roskelly, Light-Hearted. So you'll like that one. And that one would work really well with our Simply Charmed Christmas charms pattern with the little presents with the bows on them, because that was the original was in similar colours to that. So Light-Hearted. So I could say you might want to wait for the 12-day sale, or if you're worried that you're going to miss out on them, I'll put the links up and you can shop them straight away, because the Camille ones, yeah, we were hiding those because they usually go really quickly, the Light-Hearted. And then we have Vintage by Sweetwater, Joe's favourite designer, Sweetwater, which it's actually called Vintage, but they always use a lot of words and things. Let me see. This one here. Yeah. So that's 3 different charm packs that any of those Simply Charm quilts would look lovely in. That we've just added. Yes, Catherine, that one I think will be popular, that one. I can picture that in a few different designs. So there is those. Now, next, I was looking around today to see what I could show you tonight that also was not going to be in our 12 days Christmas sale. And I thought, well, just to tempt you, you're probably coming up to Christmas where you have to do some little gifts for your stitching groups and things like that, your stitching friends for Christmas, little gifts. So just a few little gift ideas. This is just a little rose gold set that's got the stalk scissors and a rose gold thimble and a nice little gift box. So there's that one. Hi, Anita. And this is just like a little mug trivet. So a little trivet. It's made out of Tasmanian blackwood. It says, all I need is a needle and a cuppa. So that's a nice little gift. Have a few of those left. Hi, Vera. Then we have these scissor boxes, which you can get personalised with your name on them. And they stick together by magnet like this. And then they're designed to go with these little vintage scissors. They will fit most sort of smaller embroidery scissors, but we specifically designed them to go with those ones because we have the scissors as well. So that's a nice little gift, and if you're getting it for someone in particular, you can get their name on it as well. So yeah, they're cut out of ply, and they fit that nice little scissors in it. Then we have these little trivets, these little cork trivets. So we can laser engrave these. Not sure how many of them we have left, but this one says count the memories, not the calories. You can see that there. And then this one, ignore that sticker on it, says, what does it say? Now bring us some figgy pudding and wine and chocolate and gin and friends and stitching. Okay, so that's that one. So that's a nice little gift as well. Oh, there it is on the other side properly. That was just a sample. So that's just a little cork trivet. So that's a nice little gift. Then you can also get little cheese boards and things, little platters done This one says, the best cheese and wines are the ones we share with stitching friends. We do have a few others like quilting friends and a few other things on there. We also could possibly customize those to what you'd like on it. So they're nice little gifts too. Oops, Judy, nearly missed it. So yeah, there's those. Then for all the grandparents out there, or parents, but I'm thinking mostly grandparents, we have the Dear Santa boards, which we usually personalize with the names down here of all the children in the house. So that's a nice Dear Santa board. So from us to you on Christmas Eve, a sweet treat, a carrot for the reindeer, and a drink for you. And yeah, we can customize it with the children's names on there. So if you're a grandparent and you still need something for the grandkids, well done, Cindy. I've done a few caravan ones, quite a few caravan ones. Do we order this there? Are they the 12? No, so the ones I'm showing you today, Kathy, are not in the 12 days. I'm not showing you anything that you could get on sale next week. I didn't want to do that to you, except, as I mentioned, the charm packs. You might want to wait on those, the fabric charm packs. But any of these ones are not in the 12 days. And then if you've got children, teacher presents. It's teacher present time. So hi, Denise. So we do a lot of these sorts of things. And this is one on the website. This one says, Mrs. McKay, thank you for helping me grow. And you can stick that in a little pot plant, like a little succulent or something, one of those little pots. And that's a gorgeous little gift for the teacher that they actually might use. And they've got something memorable as well. This one's for a dance teacher. Behind every dancer who believes in themselves is a teacher who believed in them first. And we've got a whole different range of those. But possibly, I'm looking at who's on here now. Possibly I'm thinking grandchildren more than children. So you might be past the having to do teacher presents part. But if you've got grandchildren and their parents aren't organised, then we do a lot of these as well, different versions. So that's really all I've got to show you, because we've got the big 12 days sale coming up, and there's so much in that I didn't want to double up on what you might be able to get next week. But I have got something new to demo. So when I was at market in Houston, at the end of our row, not the end of our row, a few booths up anyway, with some lovely ladies we met during setup, and they ended up loaning me 2 of their shelving units that they weren't using until festival, which was just perfect in exactly what I needed for my booth to finish it off, to put all those cushions on, all those spot-on cushions and everything. So that was lovely, and we saw them several times and chatted to them several times. So when we got a chance, well, Jo had already shopped there, I think, but anyway, she specialised in punch needle and wool work, wool applique. Really beautiful, traditional American country sort of type stuff. Now, as you might know, I used to do punch needle like 20 years ago, lots of it. And I worked for Punch with Judy all around the country and sold hundreds and hundreds of sets of punch needle sets. But there's I haven't done it for so long. And I did design some patterns there that she would take to all the shows as well. I haven't done it for so long. Anyway, I got enticed and I bought. She has her own brand new punch needle pen out, which is really affordable and very ergonomically friendly and very light. So Jo bought one, and I bought one, and I thought, well, that's really silly. So I went and bought a whole stack more, which is why we had no room in our suitcase to come home. So I thought I would show you the punch needles and get it back out and have a play and start doing some. And who knows, maybe I'll start doing some little designs as well again, which I haven't done for probably 20 years. So anyone, hi Vicky, anyone done punch needle before? I think I actually showed you some different pens we had once on live quite some time ago, and the patterns. So I thought I would show you. So I pulled out one of the patterns we had in the shop. It's a kit actually, which was even better because I didn't even have to think about it. And thought I might do something. So let's switch back to the overhead. So I just pulled out this little apple tree pattern, well, kit because it came with the fabric and it came with the threads and an iron-on transfer in there. And so that was a quick way for me to get started. Hi, Judy. And I just thought I'd talk you through what I remember and what I remembered today by reading the instructions. I think we've all probably tried it over the years, but yeah, it's sort of gone a bit out of fashion. But in America, it's still really big. There's some really big sort of folk art country type designers that do a lot of punch needles still, so it's really big. So it's usually best to use a weaver's cloth, which is a really tightly woven cotton with a little bit of poly in it, which just grips the thread a bit more. I don't know if this is weaver's cloth because it was in the kit, but as long as it's a really tightly woven cotton fabric, it's okay. And then you can use any thread you've got, and you can use it on a roll like a like a pearl thread on the roll, and that way it just keeps going and going and going and going, and you don't ever have to rethread or recut. But in this case, it's like D&C threads, and they've been cut into about 1 meter pieces, 1 meter lengths. So unlike with embroidery, where you should only cut them, fingertip to elbow, you can have a much longer length there. Now this pattern says to use 2 strands. So, and the kits come with the instructions, the little handle, and 3 different size needles. So there's a small, medium, and a large needle. And then they come with 2 of these. You probably can't see that on the screen because they're very, very fine. 2 of these big needle threaders. I've done cards and little pillows. Yeah, I'm sure some of you have, because I sold hundreds of those punch needle sets for Punch with Judy. But then maybe you all bought them, put them away, never used them. But anyway, so let's try it. So I've gone with the small needle, and because I'm just using 2 strands of thread, and I've just gone with the shortest amount of loop. So you can change that. So see how I've got a really long needle there? That means it's going to punch all the way, and the loop's going to be half that size. But I'm going back to the shortest one because I don't need a very big loop for this little tiny one. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to thread it. So I've got 2 strands, and I've got this needle threader. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a very thin, it's like a beading needle, but a really long one. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it there? It's just like this fine bendy thing. You have to be a little bit careful, one, not to lose it, because you can't thread it without. Hi, Leanne. Yep, replay. And it's very fine. So what you do is you pop that in the end of the needle. Oops, not through there. I want it in the end. And push it all the way up so it's come out the other end here. And then I just put my threads in there and pull it back through. But you're not finished yet. So there is an eye in the needle. There's an eye in the needle as well. If you can see that eye. Okay. So you come from the back of the eye through the hole. And then you pop the thread through that. And then you pull that back through. Oops. Through the eye. And then put that in a safe place so you don't lose it, because it's so fine. You'll drop it on the floor and you won't be able to see it. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this back so that I've just got about 1 inch of thread lying on there. And now I'm going to zoom my camera in so that you might be able to see this a bit better. I'll just have to stay on the camera. Hi, Lorraine. Okay, so I've got the brown, so I'm going to be doing this tree trunk here. Now, we're working from the back. So I've put my design on, but that is the back side of your design, okay? So you are working from the back. And you put your thumb where the little thumb indent is there so that you know that your needle is facing the right way, but the beveled edge needs to be moving away from the thread. So if you work towards yourself, that beveled edge is coming towards yourself. But if you hold it like that with your thumb on that little thumb mark there, you know that you're going the right direction. So it's simply a matter of punching. Oh, no, I didn't mention the hoop. Okay. So this is one of our normal embroidery hoops that has the little lip on it. And this is when I first started using these hoops, because they're actually designed for punch needle, because you need to have that really drum tight so it opens up the weave of the fabric. And then when you take it out of the hoop, it bounces back in and it locks all the loops into the fabric. So you need one of these hoops with a really drum tight, have it really tight as it'll go, and stretch it really tight. Now, I'll show you, I probably can't show, I'm too zoomed in now. I'll show you this afterwards. So Joe and I both did buy one of these special frames from the same booth for an exorbitant amount of money, I realized afterwards, but got caught up in the moment because I probably could have made something. I'll show you that afterwards because it's too big for my fabric piece anyway. So I've gone back to my normal hoop, and also to show you that you can do it with a normal hoop. It's one of those spur of the moment things, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to get right back into it. I'll do hours and hours and hours of it. No, I shouldn't have bought it, but anyway, I'll probably never use it. So all you do then is punch on the line, and then you just lift and move along. Oops, I'm off the camera. Just lift and move along like one thread distance or one needle distance away. And I'm just punching towards myself. You hear the little pop as it goes in. You don't want to lift it too much out because you might lift the loop out that you just punched in on the other side. So you're just popping it out and moving it along, sliding it along. And you get quicker as you go. And then what you get on the other side is a row of little loops, okay, which don't look much like that. They look a little bit messy and don't look much like that. But the idea is that you keep going until you've filled all of that up. So I'm just going to go down this little side branch here. I think it's the same color, yep, because that will only take a couple of rows to do. Am I on the screen? Yes, I'm on the screen. Sorry, I've got it very zoomed in so I can easily go off the screen. Okay, I'm going to turn around now, so I'm going to leave the needle in and turn the hoop around and come back the other direction. And you just got to make sure that this thread is not caught up anywhere. There's no resistance on it, so that it doesn't pull the loops out when you lift the needle out. Okay, so on that side, it's pretty stacked, even though they look like there was a gap on the back. It's actually pretty full on the front, so I don't think I'll do another row down the middle. I think that'll be all right like that. And so I will just continue working down my trunk. I'm just going to keep going until I finish this thread. Remembering this is going to be this whole design is going to be completely filled in, so it's not like when you're doing stitchery and you've got really clean lines. I think my thread's just about run out. So you're holding it perpendicular and just punching straight up and down. Okay, I've run out of thread there. So I would just pull up my last stitch to get my threads to the back there. But all you do when you finish is just trim those threads back onto close to the fabric. And because when I take that out of my hoop, it's going to lock all those stitches in. So you can see there's the start of my design on the other side. Doesn't look much yet, does it? Doesn't look much at all. But quite simple to do. And I'll keep going tonight. And when I've done a bit more and it looks a bit more substantial, I'll put a photo up and you can see. Or maybe I'll finish it and I'll put a photo up of it finished. I'm going to have to finish this one. Most things I demo, I don't finish. And you should see the pile of junk of half bits of samples and half glued things and all this thing over the table here. Yeah. Hi, Liz. Yeah, so, but quite simple, probably quite good for kids to do. And then obviously it's like the miniature version of rug hooking, although it's similar but not quite the same as rug hooking, because rug hooking does actually loop through the canvas. But yeah. So, although I think there is like a monster version of this, which is another form of rug hooking, which is a punch needle, but really with really big, thick wool as well. So that is punch needle. And I think we have another 8 sets of those that we managed to fit into our suitcase. They weren't heavy, but they were big. So I will put, Nara's looking lovely. Thank you, Catherine. I had to refill them because I got this new version of gel. She said, "Oh, I'll get the new one. It's so much stronger. It'll last you forever. You won't chip or anything." So I did for America, and it didn't chip, it didn't scratch, it didn't anything. But my nails grew so quickly that it was half empty. So I think, it would last you 12 months, but it'd be grown out. So I had to then get them refilled. And then the only other thing is it's quite thick, so I can't pick anything up. When your nails are too thick, you can't pick anything up. She might, Catherine, if she's okay with needles. I don't know. I mean, it would involve fine motor skills, but might be able to. Oh, you work with Punch and Judy too, Sandy. Here you go. I worked all over. Wherever I was posted, I would work. There, okay, you missed rugs with punch needle. Yeah, I'm sure there are bigger versions, like jumbo versions that you could do rugs with, because you wouldn't do rugs with that tiny little thread, that's for sure. But it is a good way to use up threads that you're not going to use for anything else as well. All sorts of threads you can use, and you can use wool in that as well, I think. Okay, so that's about all I've got to show you tonight and tell you. Quick one. Hello, Mum, if you're watching, but you're probably not. So next week I will be here for my live, and then I leave the next day. And then the week after that, I will be in Panola. Oh, she might be able to then, Catherine. Yeah, might be able to. I'll be in Panola. So I will, as long as I've got reception, I will do a live from the garden and possibly some other stuff. Who would know? Because the garden should be looking lovely. I think I mentioned last week she had the Rose Society in last weekend, so it was all gotten as good as possible for then. But it's just that nice time of the year where everything's green and fresh. So that will be not next week, the week after. So we'll be here next week. Adelaide people, we are packing for Adelaide right now. So if it's anything in particular, not necessarily like private orders, but anything in particular you want us to bring for you to look at, then let us know right now, because it will be all packed pretty soon. What else have I got to tell you? Did I miss anything? I don't think Joe or Donna is here to remind me, but I don't think there's anything else to tell you. I'll put those links in. Hold on. We will put the links in. So Queen Elizabeth's carryall. Boy, you all went crazy on that last week. We had to cut more kits. Hopefully the weather is nice, Catherine. Not too cold, not too hot, not too windy, not too rainy. Just nice spring weather would just be nice. Okay, just putting these in. That go in. There's the scissors. So remember things that done it. Oh, they're both there, and they haven't reminded me of anything. So there's nothing I've forgotten. So the cheese boards, and anything that you want customized, order that pretty quickly, because once I go for the week, I'm not here to do. Oh, I could check the forecast, Peter, but who believes the forecast? No one believes the forecast. They're never right. Oh, what am I doing? I've already done that one, haven't I? No. Still going. I might have had the wrong link on one because I think it went in twice. I always forget to put these in and then I have to go back in afterwards and do it. Ah, Donna, you have. I've got my original Punch with Judy set somewhere too. Now, the sales pitch there was that they were the original Russian punch needles and they were all metal and they would never break. So they were good and pricey, but they were tiny. So for a lot of people, they're a little bit small for their hands. I could justify my packing choices. Well, I'll only have a carry-on for my clothes, so it'll be what fits in, and then I'll either be raiding Matilda's clothes or Mum's clothes if I'm that desperate. So, yeah. All right, so I think we are done. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did put the punch needle in, yes. Yeah. So all that's left to do is draw the winner. Oh, there's lots of bobbleheads in there today. So let's see. Lynn Wise. There you go. You still here, Lynn? I'm sure Lynn would still be here. Lynn, were those roses you put up the other day actually your roses in Townsville? I can always go shopping, but I'll have even less room to go back, Kim, because I've paid for 3 suitcases coming over and I've only got 2 to go back. And Cindy brought 2 suitcases worth. So, yeah, I might not have any room to shop extra to go back. One day I'll travel light. Lynn, are you still here, Lynn? ASA people, there's 2 spots left. 2 spots left. So I'm thinking, here, there she is. Oh, right, okay. I didn't think you'd get roses like that in Townsville. Okay, I mean, not that you probably, maybe, I don't remember any roses in Townsville. Maybe there are, but no. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so that's it for tonight, and have a great stitchy week. I've got a bit of a quieter weekend this weekend, so I've got a few projects to get finished. Western Australians, if you're watching, I don't know if there's anyone here tonight. I haven't seen Shelley. I think Launchpad will be opening bookings for our staycation very soon. Or if you're not in Western Australia and want a trip to Western Australia, then I'm going to be over there next February. So they will be opening soon if you're not already on the interested list. Other than that, we will see you all next week. Hope you get lots of stitches in. And I will finish my gin, which I quite enjoyed actually. Rock Rose, premium Scottish gin, but it's all right. It's not a Tasmanian one. You won't be able to find it here, I don't think. Just another, I'm just going to show you one more thing. Sorry, because this is going to be in the 12 days of Christmas, and I didn't have a very good photo, and I've just found them. So, hang on, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to swap cameras. So these little customized leather tags, just so you can get a better look at them. I should take more photos actually now that I've just found these. So they're leather. Well, they're like a pleather. They're a leather, like a laser ball leather. These little gift tags. So Chris, you'll be happy that I've finally got around to doing it because I know you wanted them. But they're going to be in the 12 days promotion next week. So we won't be doing them all the time. Well, maybe we will, I don't know. But anyway, we're launching them next week in the 12 days sale. So make sure you're on that mailing list. Okay, yes, see you in Adelaide, everyone, next week. And, well, a lot of you will see you in Adelaide next week. We didn't see you last weekend, or we didn't see you here on a Thursday night. So that's it for now. Have a great week. Okay, bye.